Explore the day with me at camp. Alex was on her phone. We just had some breakfast. And then I joined her, and we both decided to see the amazing cutscene on Dress to Impress, which I actually thought was pretty cool. Really good detail, really fun to experience. Everyone was blowing the chat up. Then she took my hair out, but it was like a huge mess because it was still kind of wet. So she just decided to do my hair once again, but into two French braids because I had my hair Dutch braided from my auntie mom. Shout out to you, auntie mom, love you. But yeah, then she was just braiding my hair and it was torture. She pulls a little too much on my hair, but we were also watching this new season of Jane and Georgia, and I had to rewatch it because she wasn't watching it. But yeah. And then she put curlers in my hair and I was just laying there. Then we went on a little heist, you can say. We were spraying people with water guns. I told her not to spray me. I don't know why I recorded this like this, but not in another way, but anyway. And then we went to this little thing and it was like face painting, you could win prizes, games, it was really exciting. We were waiting in line. I ended up asking my nieces and my cousins what they were gonna get. My niece told me she was either gonna get space, but most likely Spider-Man, Dinosaur Who Knows. Luna said she wanted to get the mermaid or the space, or I honestly kind of forgot. Violet, who's my second youngest niece, said she wanted the unicorn or the space. Luna then changed her mind and said unicorn and cheetah. And then Alexis got on the chair and she was getting Spider-Man done on her face. Then Delilah was getting Spider-Man. Girls are still waiting in line, waiting for Del to be done. Then I was just showing you guys what I got. I got space. It was pretty nice. Then Delilah was getting, kind of like drawn by a guy who's really, really sweet. We did it too. Then we were in a monster truck. It was pretty fun. Went on the trails. It was a really fun experience in the monster truck, We were all, having fun. Some of the kids were standing. All of us had to sit because, there's not a whole lot of space for us to stand and the tailgate's going. And then, me and the kids did some TikToks. Then we sang happy birthday to our girl, Una, who turned 10 today. Jason wanted to show his face paint as Spider-Man. Then we finally began singing happy birthday. She was really happy. Something good for her to do at Hilltop. Then present opening. Couldn't get the perfect angle because a lot of kids were sitting on me as well as beside me. But yeah, I hope she had fun. Better angle because Alexis got up but then returned a few minutes later. Then in our goodie bags, we had water guns, and we all had a water gun fight, and it was kind of fun. I ended up cutting my ankle and my thigh because I slipped and fell after getting chased. My face paint was actually surprisingly still on. Recorded some TikToks of the aftermath of the water gun fight. I did have a hoodie on, but that got completely soaked and I took it off. Then we went to the mud pits and the monster truck, and it was crazy. Then me and the kids were all covered in mud and put mud on our faces for mud masks. They were like, let's do mud masks. It was pretty dark out. It was about 11, possibly 11:30. I missed my forehead with the mud mask, but anyway, it was fun. We were still in the monster truck still. We were, I believe, on our way to the showers, actually. I actually slipped and fell in the mud again. Then the next day, kind of forgot to record once again, but we were heading out. We had a really fun weekend. Most of our Friday, we got here kind of late. But yeah, left on a Sunday. Alexis snuck back through the window. In this in this clip, so you don't see her, but you see Haley. Me and her just sitting there having fun. Then it was finally time for home. You know, really good weekend. Hopefully, get to do it again soon. Hopefully, I don't get stuck with